I'm Mike Hebert, owner of Cantex Roofing and Construction. Every day is game day, and we'll get it right when it comes to your roofing, construction, windows, and mirrors. Call Cantex Roofing and Construction today. Together, we are one serving you.
It's every Red Raiders' favorite podcast. This is the Tech Talk Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Welcome in. It's Tech Talk Double T 97.3. Breaux and Dr. Mike Gustafson, Kyler Puddin Brown on the mics today, and in the booth. You can join us in the First United Bank studio by calling in on the Visual Edge IT hotline 806-771-0973, or you can hit us up on the Yates Flooring Center chat line, brought to you by Yates Flooring Center. You can also hit us up on the app, Double T 97.3, brought to you by Happy State Bank. We're on YouTube, Double T Sports Network, DoubleTSportsNetwork.com, Roku, Fox 34 News Now. I could keep going. We're everywhere. You can find us if you want to. As Deion Sanders would say, we ain't hard to find. Mm-hmm. Gus, you get a little wet out there today?
Yeah, it was raining hard out there at 114th and University. About 2:15. I mean, it was getting after it. Up here as you and I sit downtown, just started sprinkling. So, yeah, the south side of town getting it.
Yeah, about 1:30, it's bright, sunny. Mm-hmm. No clouds in the sky, or at least nice clouds. I'm just sitting there by the window, and it's just a little more ominous by the minute.
Right.
A little more thunderclouds rolling in.
Yeah, it was raining hard. It was kind of run to your car raining out there. As I was scurrying out to the car, like if you just mosey out there, be sitting there going, why am I still wet an hour later? It was, but probably not the worst thing, get a little rain like that. It sounds like one of the weather guys I watched last night at 10 o'clock was saying, got a chance of rain here, today, tomorrow, less of a chance, I think, on Sunday. And then after that, for the all next week and into the week after that, there will be no rain. It'll be
sunshine.
Yes, it'll be 102 and all that kind of. It's going to be brutally hot and brutally dry. So take all the rain we can get right now. Everybody be careful. If you're driving in that, be careful, because it legit was like big old gigantic puddles, like the kind of puddles you better slow down, all that stuff.
Yeah, side of the road. You got to get in the middle.
Out here it looked like a dog has peed on the sidewalk, much less anything.
Kyler, anything going on in your world?
This week's been kind of fast. My days have kind of just ran together, and I forgot what day it was until I clocked in at the burger joint, and the very first order we had was 18 burgers and 6 large fries. Oh. Yeah, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's Friday.
Good news, it's Friday. Yeah. But you probably do a weekend shift, don't you?
I do. Usually off every Sunday, but I'll be up there tomorrow morning as well.
All right.
So you're working all afternoon. Did you see anything on Twitter or anything else you're worried about?
I'm going to go cry.
What happened?
Just real quick. I'm going to go cry.
Yeah, Micah Parsons.
Yeah, no kidding. How about that?
Diana Rossini about, 10 a.m.-ish, tweeting out that he is potentially wanting to request a trade, wants to sever his relationship with the Cowboys. That's Micah Parsons, the star defensive end edge rusher, linebacker.
I mean, the possibility exists that he wouldn't be back with the team after this year, right? I mean, the contract expires after this season. It's amazing. I mean, not amazing, but it's just one of the nuances of the sport. That hockey's different than basketball and baseball and football and those type things. They all kind of have a different way of going at it. But the NFL thing, like the holdout stuff for the within the terms of the contract, is like. Man, I'm not saying it would never happen in baseball, but you just don't. There have been some guy like Pujols and those dudes famously got to the, hey, I'm going free agency if you don't re-extend. But there was never a sense of them holding out, and you'll see some. I mean, they have their own kind of labor strife. That's what I'm not trying to make it seem like this one's worse than that one or better. But man,
just different.
The NFL deal where you're headed into the last year of the contract, and it is like max consternation, you know. But anyway, I'm just saying the possibility exists that, you know, that this could or would be the last year for him. I'm right about that, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think the existing contract expires after the 2025 season. Which
Parsons,
now extends well into 2026.
Yeah.
Yes.
Parsons, well, not for the Cowboys. Parsons thought he was just having chats with Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones thought they were having legitimate contract conversations. Him and his agent, Parsons and his agent, tried to do this in 23. They tried to do it in 24. They reattempted in 25. Multiple players, including Damarian Overshone and CeeDee Lamb, have come to his defense. Trevon Diggs as well. His is in Parsons. So,
I mean,
then,
like, seriously, of course they've come to his defense.
Right.
Right.
And then Parsons getting on social media. We'll talk about all that again.
Wait, what? Parsons on social media? What?
Right.
Holy cow.
He got in the Notes app, got busy for a couple of pages. So we'll try and get through all that. We'll probably do that at 3:30. We've got lists from the internet and more today. We'll tell you what's going on. We're about 22 hours out of the trade deadline. Gus, who won the trade deadline?
That's a good question. We all just needed a break right there for a minute, didn't we? Just to process everything.
Are you one of those prognosticators that doesn't make initial? It's like, all right, well, after an NFL draft, see me in 2 years.
No.
I don't know.
I mean,
I kind of am that way because it changes so much, but you try to make gut reactions.
Sure. I mean, you can do both.
Right.
In this business, we need to make some kind of gut reaction, right?
Yeah, or else we're just quiet.
And then, well, we can revisit it in 2 years. We'll have a day in June of July 2027. Be happy to revisit this deadline. And you know what? There will probably be a good column written somewhere by somebody who does the same thing. Like, well, let's see.
When the A's are in the playoffs again in 2028.
Yeah, the market this time clearly revolved around relief pitchers, which it was expected, and that's where the Rangers were. There was much less traffic with starting pitchers, but yeah, we can talk about who we think won it, I guess.
We'll continue on after this with the Juice. Double T 97.3. It's Tech Talk.
The podcast that finishes your workday in a very Red Raider way. This is the Tech Talk Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Welcome back, Double T 97.3. It is Tech Talk. Stop me if you've heard this before, Mike Gustafson. The Dallas Cowboys have some drama going on at training camp. The Dallas Cowboys pass rusher Micah Parsons has made a request to be traded.
This is when Jerry thrives, right here. He's been down this road before.
Right where he wants to be,
in the
baby.
early 90s. Yeah, shoot, yeah.
Parsons took to social media after Diana Rossini broke the news, saying, yes, I wanted to be here. I did everything I could to show them I wanted to be a Cowboy and wear a star on my helmet. I wanted to play in front of the best fans in sports and make this America's team once again. The team my pops and I grew up cheering for.
You've had 3 years to do that, but go ahead.
Yeah. The team my pops and I grew up cheering for. Unfortunately, he said, I no longer want to be here. I no longer want to be held to closed-door negotiations without my agent present. I no longer want shots taken at me for getting injured while laying it on the line for the organization, our fans, and my teammates. I no longer want narratives created and spread to the media about me. I had purposely stayed quiet in hopes of getting something done. Not great. Both sides acknowledge that there have been no discussions regarding a contract extension in the last few weeks. Parsons is set to make $21 million this season on a 5th-year option of his rookie deal as a defensive end, not the reported $24 million that he would make if he was linebacker. Does Micah Parsons play linebacker? Yes or no?
What are we talking about? I mean, it's the edge hybrid thing, right?
He plays.
Depending on which side of the field we're going to, he might drop into coverage. He might be getting after the quarterback. Am I wrong?
He's a utility guy. He's definitely all over the front seven.
He plays most of his snaps at edge, but they ask him to also play linebacker.
He also plays, he's in the 1-tech, 3-tech. Like, he plays inside. He plays everywhere.
Do you remember Jimmy Graham wanting to play like a wide receiver, get paid like a wide receiver because they were putting him out in the slot and the split so much?
No, I don't remember that, but that's interesting. Who knew?
Parsons said his agent approached the Cowboys prior to last year about a contract extension, but the team was focused on Dak and CeeDee Lamb, who became the highest-paid quarterback and second highest-paid wide receiver, respectively.
And that's the problem with paying those guys that much money. As Mike is looking for now too, right? Well, you pay them the top dollar for their position. Why can't I get that?
They also met after the season. While in Abu Dhabi, Parsons called Jones and requested a meeting. Parsons wrote on social media it was about leadership, but somehow the conversation turned into him talking contract with me. Parsons admitted he had a back and forth with Jones, who later in the NFL owners' meetings in Palm Beach, Florida, said they came to an agreement on length, total money, and guaranteed portions of the deal. Since that meeting, pass rushers Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, and T.J. Watt have all signed deals. Max Crosby 106 over 3, T.J. Watt 123 over 3, and Myles Garrett 160 over 4. Now, what did Myles Garrett do at the beginning of this offseason? It's a pop quiz. Kyler, do you remember?
I do not.
I don't know.
He requested a trade.
And
that
got his
deal
money.
got done real quick.
Mm-hmm. That's what I look at this as from Micah as a leverage standpoint. I'm hoping because I love Micah. I'd still want him on the team, but I'm definitely annoyed with everything at this point.
Who do you love more, Micah or your boy with the Lakers?
If I'm choosing between the two of them, I'd go Luka. But
Okay, right.
They might both be in Los Angeles after this.
You're
summer.
probably right. Honestly.
CeeDee Lamb tweeted today, "Never fails, dog. Just pay the man what you owe him. No need for the extracurricular."
Well, what you owe him is, what you owe him is what he signed the original contract for till the end of this season. That's what you owe him.
Right.
Now, I'm splitting hairs over the word owe.
You're being too literal.
I know. I get what he's saying.
Now, I don't know if I've done the bit much here. It's not a bit. It's real life. I've abandoned the Cowboys. I don't know if you guys know this.
I was never with the Cowboys. So
I have abandoned the Cowboys. But if I was a Cowboys fan, I would be incensed at the ownership. I would be mad at Micah Parsons. And just the whole situation. It's just ridiculous.
Well, this is what we talked about. The fans get caught in the middle, right?
Yeah.
And we were talking about it the other day in the context of lockouts and strikes, but same thing. I don't really care how much you pay him. I don't really care who wins. Just get it done. Micah, you and Jerry, all the reps. If you need your social media guy sitting there, whatever. Jerry, you probably need some help in there with you too, whatever. Get 2 or 3 of your kids in there. Somebody needs to be on the hotline with the Lexus dealership to make sure. Right. Get it done, okay? Nobody cares.
I mean, if you're at your job, Gus, your day job, and there's some kind of intermediary when you discuss contract options and whatever else, and you go sit down with the boss for a meeting about something unrelated, and he starts talking contract with you, do you just let it go?
I'd be honest with you. I'd be shocked if No, what I'm saying is
It's hard to draw real comparisons to real life day jobs. But
well, first of all, Jerry prides himself on his negotiation skills and all that stuff.
He bragged about it at the opening day press conference.
Absolutely, and so this is how he does business. We're all gonna get together and make a deal. He's done this stuff with some, again, all the way back to Emmett, and who knows how if there were some big ones before him. But Emmett took his to day 2, day 3 of the season that year?
Yeah.
And it was a Super Bowl year. But I think
Ezekiel Elliott went to Cabo.
There you go. I think I think it's the wheeler dealer aspect of Jerry's personality. He's comfortable. He's comfortable where this thing is right there. You're also talking about 3 high paid dudes, man. And I'm only saying that to say, like, how what's that cap look like if Micah gets what he wants? Can't be good, right?
Jerry's always drawn it out, and what it is to me is he just, as long as the Cowboys are always one of the number one things being talked about, you can't talk about him if he's not debating about or negotiating with a player, or all this is just to keep Cowboys at the talk of all the conversations. And it's very frustrating.
I would trade Micah Parsons tonight.
Give me some first-round
Just
picks.
don't do what the Mavericks did. Get something out of it. No disrespect to AD, but get something out of it.
I'm going to call my buddy
goodness.
and
get some
do it for free.
At least 3 first-rounders. At least.
I'm going to go get Calais Campbell and
Stop, because this will happen.
49-year-olds.
Yeah.
A couple of fifth-round picks. Call
It's
it
been
a
hurt
night.
for 2 years.
Let's go eat lunch.
After this, we'll go back in time on the other side. It's Double T 97.3.
The podcast put together with Red Raider fans in mind. This is the Tech Talk Podcast from Double T 97.3. Presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Welcome back, Double T 97.3. It is Tech Talk. Rob Breaux, Dr. Mike Gustafson, Kyler Brown in the booth, a.k.a. Puddin'. This texter off the chat line says, Micah will get paid. This is Jerry's way of being the talk of the league throughout the offseason. I don't think that's wrong.
Micah will get paid, do you think?
No, the back half.
By the Cowboys, you mean?
Oh, I don't know if he'll
just
get paid.
The eventual. I'm certain he'll get big money unless he just
somebody will pay him.
Crushing injury,
Right.
Which I think that's another part of the nuance of the way these football contracts work. You have a 4-year contract as a rookie, and then after 3 years, everyone holds out.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's the thought of, hey, my career might come to an end. But you could also see where an owner's going. Well, that's kind of the risk you're dealing with here, right?
One name that comes to my mind when I think of situations like this and the player didn't get paid and then he did injure himself and he was not the same later on in his career is Earl Thomas. I don't know if I remember when he did break his ankle in the back of the end zone and he was getting carted off. He had a gesture for the team. That's what we'll call it. He was very frustrated that he did not get paid. And in my opinion, and also statistically, his career was not the same afterwards. The mobility in your feet and ankles is very important for a safety defensive back. So his career was just never the same, and he never got a big money contract after that. So
yeah, corners can lose a step and go play safety.
Nope.
Safeties, unless you want to gain 20, 30 pounds, you're not rolling down to the linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
So this texter opened the show with Go Saints.
Oh.
How'd you like to be a Texas Tech fan, finally get rid of Tyler Shuck, and then your team drafts him in the second round? Sorry, that was mean.
Can't get rid of that guy.
That was mean. My bad. My bad, K-Riv.
I don't think Earl Thomas's career's been the same since he thought Crabtree was going to step out of bounds in 2008 and tiptoed, right? Because he was the one guy who kind of ran over there and didn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
he thought the corner was just going to force him out of bounds.
Right. Just kind of pulled up on the deal and like, Because he really all he had to do was just hit everybody, hit the corner, hit Crab, everybody, and I don't mean blow him up. Just push him out. But I think he thought, Crab caught it. We're gonna step out. 1 second left. We'll see what happens, and then
Bullfighter says, "Don't you drive a Prius, Gus? Turn around, don't drown."
I do not drive a Prius.
Well, still, turn around, don't drown. Be safe out there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
This texter just says, "Trade him." This texter, Parsons equals Dak. I don't think so. Well, you're shaking your head, Kyler. I think we are saying different things.
Well, in my opinion, in the sense of when I think of that comment, I think of, do I think Dak Prescott deserves to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL? No. I am one of the biggest Dak Prescott fans, but I will say he does not deserve to be the highest paid QB in the NFL. When it comes to Micah, what we see on the field, I really think he is the top in his respective position. Does he deserve more than Myles Garrett? I don't know. That's a conversation that clearly is not being figured out.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're equal in a sense, because I think Micah deserves the money.
Who's more valuable to the team?
That's hard, because you can to me you can make an argument for both sides, because the quarterback is the quarterback.
Yeah.
And then your main defensive player is the quarterback runs. It's the most important position on the field.
Was your question there? Your question there was just about pure dollar to dollar, right? Not value to the team. Was that what you were? Is that what you just asked him? Who's going to get more money?
Either way. Dak value is going to be more.
Yeah, just because of the position.
No, I meant to the team.
Oh, okay.
Dak's more valuable.
Quarterback, yeah.
And leadership.
Right.
And he's not out blowharding
podcasting. Yeah.
Micah Parsons, for the first 3 years of his career, people were going to Mike McCarthy and saying, "Would you please tell this guy to be quiet, fall in, and do his job?" Because Micah Parsons was out there chipping and chirping, and all the veterans were like, "This guy is not a veteran. He acts like a leader, and then he doesn't do what he says he's going to do." There are documented cases of players going to leadership and say, "What is this guy's problem?" And so, do you have the buy-in from Micah Parsons to pay him more than Max Crosby even? Do you have the buy-in to make him a focal point of your team for the next 3-4 years? Is he a good enough leader to lead a defense, or is he just going to get his individual stats and peace out for the offseason to Abu Dhabi, apparently? I don't know.
And poor guy's just trying to get by on his $17 million rookie 4-year contract.
Right.
Poor guy's just trying to.
Yeah.
Again, I'm stepping outside of sports fantasy dollars and stepping back into just the real world side of this. Like, well, you can't afford trips to Abu Dhabi. Well, he does have $17 million in the bank. But I get it. I understand.
Yeah, and other people are paying him too. He's got endorsements and whatnot. Earl Thomas, this texter says he undercut the route 2 solid seconds late. No idea his thought process on thought process on
That's
that
right.
play.
He undercut it.
Yeah.
He didn't over. Yeah. Yes, but just kind of pulled up. Yeah. Like, all right, thanks.
This texter just got done with a round of golf and got soaked coming up 18. And by the way, if Gus drove a Prius, we would not be friends. That's from Home Finder.
I'm an old.
What's wrong with the Prius?
I'm a 2009 guy. 2009. They didn't even Prius exist in 2009.
I have no idea. You're on one of those carbon emissions vehicles. That's before the regulations. 2009.
Just the whatever it is, little black car, Nissan something. Sentra. I don't know what the hell it is.
An Altima? Sentra?
Yes, that's it.
Altima?
That's it.
Okay.
It's you know what I drive? It's the 2009 paid for mobile. Okay.
Yeah, I drive the 2008 paid for mobile.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Kyler's the rich one in here getting new cars.
I had a 2014 paid automobile, but now I have a 2015, and it's going to be a few years till that one's paid off.
Now you have a car payment again.
Believe in you. Oh, who's this here?
You can do it.
More after this. Tech Talk, Double T 97.3.
The podcast put together with Red Raider fans in mind. This is the Tech Talk Podcast from Double T 97.3. Presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Welcome back. I thought you were playing this back with Lord Royals, but it never kicked in.
I think it's just the instrumental. It's on the board, the randomizer.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't your thing?
No.
Thought we were about to get a mashup of Lord.
Hey, say it. He'll do it. Pick one. Don't be absurd.
I'll find it somewhere.
You get us a Lord mashup to play us out this segment. Will you do that?
Gotcha.
All right.
But
Get ready, big boy.
But first, let's do a play of the day.
That's at the end of the segment.
Yeah.
Now, but yeah, get ready.
And Morton going to take it himself on the zone read. He goes right side, stiff arms, gets inside the pylon. Is it a touch? Yes, touchdown Red Raiders. Two receivers on left side, not stacked any longer, two right.
There's a lot of room over the middle if Conyers can get there.
Oh, it's going to be a quarterback draw, and Behren Morton has some room, and he's got the first down at the 21-yard line. Ho! Behren Morton looked like he was not going to be able to get it at about the 18, and then he cut to the right, got beyond the defender, and got the first down.
Huge shout out to Behren Morton, as he was named one of the 116 nominees for the 2025, please help me with this, Allstate Wuerffel
Danny Wuerffel
Trophy, and that is given to the player who best combines exemplary community service with athletic and academic achievement. So not only is he really good on the field, he's helping out his community. We got a good quarterback on our team, guys.
I like it.
Were those Iowa State highlights?
One of them.
One of them Texas, one of them Iowa State?
Yes. I can't remember where I pulled them from. But yeah, Iowa State for sure.
That draw was huge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that it was actually a called draw, but he saw it and took it off.
Like that.
He's not been asked to do that much, but he has shown he can at times.
Just stay on the field, kid. Slide.
Right.
Employ the slide, the out-of-bounds line.
Throw it away a couple times.
Do all those things that you grew up watching old Tom Brady do, right? Get on the ground.
Don't go full Nick Shimanek and throw it away every time.
No, but if it's 4th and 1, you can go ahead and take on a tackler. But otherwise, let's live to see another play, all right?
Yeah, if it's 4th down late in the game, don't throw it out the back of the end zone, right?
Remember Shuck got rolled up on, we were beating the crap out of somebody, and it was a Murray State type deal or something. Was it literally
it was
Murray
like
State?
I think it was the first quarter, but yeah.
Yeah, and it was it got his shoulder, like broke his collarbone or whatever. I'm like,
that was the second time.
Gosh. Yes.
First time was at Texas, second time. Just
my good grief.
No reason.
So yeah, that's what we're trying to avoid here.
You go Donovan Smith to NC State. I think you might have beat somebody in between, but yeah, not a great start to the season there.
Mm-mm.
Oh no, it was NC State and then it was Houston. One of those two.
Won't be that way this year, pal. We're gonna get a good wide base.
That's right.
Get a hand in the ground and pin our ears back.
What are we beating them? 140 to what did we say the other day?
I was 120.
140 to 6.
I was 120. You guys.
Just 2 games, by the way. What if we had it in Oregon State? You'd get up around 150 at least, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's for
you didn't do
the
that,
total
so
non-con.
You modified the question.
No, I was just checking.
Be all right. Maybe we can be. I'd take a 31-14 type game over Oregon State. I'd take that.
Yes.
You?
Oh, absolutely. Even if it was like 17-10 late, and you pulled away in the 4th. Get a little adversity in there. Get a little adversity in there.
I'm fine with that.
Now, not against Pine Bluff, or I want zero adversity in the first 2.
I don't either. I want to quarterback in his short shirt sleeves over there in the second half.
Yeah. All right, I've got the 10 most hated foods in America. 10 most hated foods in America. A list from the internet. And now it's time for a list from the internet. Did you already do this? No? You're looking at me weird.
Because I'm thinking of foods.
Oh. All right, number 10, we'll start with sushi. Are you in or out on sushi, Gus? It's there. You'll eat it, maybe?
Yeah, I'm all right with it. I don't know that I'd ever eaten it until, I don't know, maybe in the last 10, 15 years. Because United has fresh sushi there, and then I've had it as like appetizers at what's the place where the guy's cooking in front of you, like Hayashi type places.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
38% of the polled Americans say they don't like it, but 23% love it. Next would be chitlins, which is pig intestines. That's number 9.
That's some Southern cooking right there.
I've never had them.
I haven't either.
Don't plan to.
I think it's, I've heard people tell me what that's close to, and it's like isn't it kind of close to like a pork rind type thing? Is it close to that?
Well, but those are like fried and crispy. There's chicharrones. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I don't know what to compare the chitlins to.
Isn't chicharrones the pork rinds in that the skin?
That's some Southern.
That is the skin.
Yeah,
they
and
boil
this is
it.
The intestines.
It's weird.
That's some Southern country folk stuff right there.
Up next, blue cheese, in or out?
It's not my favorite. I usually avoid it. But
In.
if I sat down at the wedding tonight and they're all the salads are blue cheesed, I would eat it. It's fine.
Your friends over there at Twin Peaks, Gus,
Mm-hmm.
do a buffalo chicken salad with blue cheese on it.
There you go.
Big fan. Oysters and caviar, 7 and 6.
Never had the caviar. I've had oysters, like oysters on a half shell. Good with that.
All right.
You ever had caviar?
Texture.
It's like, I remember being a little kid and they were like, that's the fanciest food there.
Yeah.
The most expensive food there is caviar.
I've had salmon roe, which is the little orange balls.
Okay.
I've never had caviar. I don't really like that real fishy taste. I'm all right with fish and seafood, but that fishy taste gets me. Squid, 5.
Never had that. I'm sure if you fried it, it'd be fine, right?
It's delicious.
Just fry it
It's
like
calamari,
everything
right?
else. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You just fry it.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It's like anything else. You fry it.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I'll eat it.
Number 4, tofu.
Yeah, it's... no, I'm thinking of something else. It's fine. I don't know. I think where would I've had tofu?
Maybe like some Asian ramen place. Get a little tofu in your ramen or pho. Number 3, sardines.
Like in a stir fry or something.
Yeah, sure.
It has been a long time, probably 30, 40 years. Probably not a big sardines guy if I had to guess.
I don't think I've ever had them. Number 2, liver. I'm out on liver.
Yeah, I'm probably out on that.
But I do put chicken livers in my dirty rice.
Okay.
And anchovies, number 1. What's your most hated food?
Sardines and anchovies. I wonder how much difference there is. I guess I've had anchovies on a pizza. I don't feel like there's crazy different.
No. Well, I don't know.
I mean, I could see where if you don't like one,
I don't
you probably
either.
don't like the other.
I don't eat either. Do you have a food you just hate? Mine would be olives. Can't stand olives.
I'm not a big black olive guy. I can do the
Yeah.
green all day long.
I don't like either one.
Never been really good with beets.
I hate
pickled
asparagus.
Asparagus, huh?
I hate it.
So I can do that.
All right, we'll look at the best and worst coaching staffs in the NFL after this. It's Tech Talk.
The podcast put together with Red Raider fans in mind. This is the Tech Talk Podcast from Double T 97.3. Presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Welcome back. Double T 97.3. It's Tech Talk. I've got a list of the best and worst coaching staffs in the NFL. Would you like, Gus, to venture a guess at where the Dallas Cowboys land on the best and worst coaching staffs
Oh, man.
given the NFL?
Given the turnover and the inexperience there, I'm going to put them in the low 20s.
26th.
I'll go 24. What's that?
24, 26. Those are the answers here.
Yep.
32, the Giants. 31, the Jaguars. 30, the Saints with Kellen Moore. 29, the Dallas Cowboys.
There it is. Wow.
Brian Schottenheimer, Clayton Adams, Matt Eberflus. The 2024 ranking with the other guy, Mike McCarthy, 16th. Schottenheimer has called plays in 12 of his 14 seasons as the offensive coordinator. His average success rate on offense is 42.9%. The league average, 43.5%. His offensive scoring average of 1.85 points per drive. The league average last year was 1.91.
Now, just so we're clear, that's a guy. We're talking about Kellen Moore, right?
This is Schottenheimer.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
No, Kellen Moore had a good offense.
Got it.
Schottenheimer's
sorry,
never
I was
had a good
thinking
offense.
about. I was misinterpreting that to think we're talking about the guy who was calling plays for our backup quarterback last year, but we're not. So I'll stand down over here.
Well, Kellen Moore was calling plays for a Super Bowl champion
I
last
know.
year. Schottenheimer did not call the plays last year. Those are the 2 seasons he did not. That was Mike McCarthy. Once Brian Schottenheimer came on board. 28, the Jets. 27, the Titans. That's some pretty good
That's good company, right?
good
there.
company, right? Jets, Giants, Jaguars, Giants,
Right where you want to be.
Titans.
There they are, the Cowboys, coiled like a spring.
26, the Bucks. 25, the Falcons. The Cardinals at 23. Let's go to some teams that might matter
Can we
locally.
go the other direction?
Yeah, we're going to go up, still scrolling.
Who we gonna go number
Still
one? Who you want at number one?
scrolling.
Hold it. Me and Puddin are gonna guess number one. I'll take I'll go either Eagles or Chiefs.
I was gonna say it's hard not to pick Andy Reid's staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go Chiefs. I would not be surprised with the Eagles. I've not looked that far ahead. I just looked
okay.
for
Look at
the
that. How
teams
about
we were
that?
looking at.
We can all enjoy this together.
I don't believe it's the Chiefs, though. The Washington Commanders with Dan Quinn and Cliff Kingsbury, number 13.
They're all about to look smarter with Daniels at quarterback, right?
He said, I enjoyed Kingsbury's 2024 efforts more than any other Kingsbury edition in the NFL. I'd just like to see it again before I get too far over my skis. The Texans at 12. D'Amico Ryans.
That's good.
Last year they were 6th. The Commanders last year were 31st, up to 13th. Even with 2 new coordinators, the Lions are 11, the Packers 10. The Eagles, 8th. You know, Vic Fangio is a stud, has been. Great coordinator, not as good anything else. Sirianni, though. I mean, I know he's a Super Bowl champion, but it just doesn't seem like he's got much of a head on his shoulders. Or at least anything in there.
Somebody somewhere in that organization, every time they made the decision, sorry about that, as I bumped the mic, made the decision to, every time whenever there's doubt, get another lineman.
Yeah.
Right up your alley, dude.
Yeah.
You like the hog mollies.
I should.
And that's what the Red Raiders did. How do we want to say that? WW what D? WW
what would the Eagles do?
Eagles? We're gonna go.
What would Howie Roseman do?
Okay, hang on.
WWHRD.
WHRD, or we could go WWPD. Philadelphia do. WWED. What would the Eagles do? I think we'll just go with
ED, I don't.
I don't know. Yeah, ED is
might wanna
kind of.
stay
You don't
away
want
from that.
that.
It's got a negative connotation.
Let's go Philly. What would Philly do? How's that? Is that better? Philly. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Broncos, number 6.
Really?
Rams, number 5. Yeah, that's Sean Payton, Joe Lombardi, and Vance Joseph. Vance Joseph is having the time of his life. Do you remember that?
That's interesting.
That is 23 last year, so that's a big jump for them up into the top 10.
I mean, yeah. None of these teams up here at the top, none of these coaching staffs up here at the top have bad quarterbacks.
Right.
Funny how they all look smarter with a good quarterback.
Yeah, speaking of, Rams 5, Ravens 4. Of course, that's John Harbaugh and Todd Monken. And then Zach Orr, the defensive coordinator. The 49ers with Shanahan and Robert Saleh back on the sidelines, number 3. They actually have an offensive coordinator here listed. I thought they didn't have an offensive coordinator, but they're calling Clay Kubiak of the Kubiak family the offensive coordinator.
I'm old enough to remember when his dad played at Texas A&M. What's that? You need one of those in every group.
Yep.
One of me in there. I remember his grandpa.
Back in my day.
Brennan, ask your grandpa about Bob Lilly. Right?
Then you had to get to great-granddad.
I know. What the hell, man? Brennan, how's your grandpa? 60-something? He's really old. Good Lord.
All right, there's 2 teams left.
All right, we got Chiefs as one. One of the 2.
The Chiefs are not number 1.
Bills? Did you
Already
say
said the Bills.
Okay.
There's one team I haven't said. I was running through them pretty fast. So Andy Reid, Matt Nagy, and Steve Spagnuolo, the number 2 staff. The Chiefs have reached 3 consecutive Super Bowls and won 3 of the past 6. They deserve a Lifetime Achievement Award. There's no doubt that the Reid Super Bowl caliber head coach. There's no doubt that Spagnuolo is a Super Bowl caliber defensive play caller. He goes on to basically say, but Matt Nagy stinks.
Did you already? Has he already said the Lions, Kyler?
I've already said the Lions.
Ah, dang it! Surely you've already said the Vikings. Wow.
There is no way
I have not
Minnesota's
said
number
the
1.
Vikings, Gus.
There is no
really?
way.
Kevin O'Connell, Wes Phillips, and Brian Flores.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Brian Flores, former Miami Dolphin head coach.
Former Patriots defensive coordinator.
Kevin O'Connell, the offensive coordinator de facto. So Wes Phillips, I believe,
I heard
also son of a famous Phillips.
I've heard one of your kind, the degenerate gambler. I've heard one of your kind talking about the Vikings as like a serious under. They won a lot of games, a lot of one score, they had a lot of sports luck last year.
The tape on J.J. McCarthy is not good.
Right, and then you got the quarterback deal flipping, and man, I don't know. Here's what you do.
They were
you get in
10th.
your truck, you drive over to Clovis, and you place a wager.
More degenerate gambling talk after this. It's Double T 97.3.
This has been the Tech Talk Podcast, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction. Check out our library of Double T 97.3 podcasts at doublet97.3.com.